with Kaylin. Come on in. Hi everybody, I hope everyone is having an amazing day. I hope everyone is enjoying time with their families. I just hope everyone is having an amazing Sunday. I really am glad to be on. I am just happy because I have been able to have a great Sunday. Now, I do want to apologize. I had to wait on my mom because, you know, I don't do Facebook by myself. I have to use her phone, and she has helped me get it set up. So that is why I am late. I know it's not 7:21, but thank you to those who are watching, and I know stuff is going on right now. So if you don't get the chance to watch, please come on at a later point and just watch this video. I really am glad to know that it is coming to an end. School is coming to an end. We're starting to finish up. And we're really starting to get to that point where it's like you're about to go to the next grade. We're getting ready for things. So I just want to come on with a little inspiration, a little encouragement today. Because I know some people are feeling stressed out. Some people are feeling a little scared or whatever. But first I want to say, like I always say, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Kaylin's Caring Connection YouTube channel, and also go follow the Kaylin's Caring Connection Facebook page. And if you haven't already, please go check out the Kaylin's Caring Connection website. I am very excited. I recently just made a documentary for a school project, but it will be uploaded onto the website because it's basically just my story and sharing some things some people know about me. It goes into depth about certain things with Kaylin's Caring Connection, inspiring moments, and just stuff about me. So I'm going to be uploading it there soon, and you can get to know me, so look out for that. And I also, before I get started, I want to take the time to just say to all the seniors that are graduating, I'm very sorry that you weren't able to do the normal things that you wanted to do, but we're going to get through this together, and I hope everyone enjoys what they can right now. At least you know that you're accomplishing something, you know that you're getting to that step, and I admonish you. I say congratulations. I'm very proud that you were able to close one chapter in your life and start another, and be able to go into adulthood and be able to start with college life. I know it's probably hard right now and you're wishing you could do certain things, but I do want to say congratulations. I want to do a special shout out to Alexis Thomas, who is my god sister. I love her a lot, and I just want to say I'm very proud. I'm sorry I couldn't come to your drive-thru because I had different things going on, but I am very proud of you. I congratulate you. I'm glad you're starting a new chapter in your life, and I really just hope you enjoy being able to go follow your dreams, pursue what you do, and I love you so much, and have an amazing new chapter in your life. But if you didn't see the flyer already, today's topic, well, I kind of changed it because I know the topic said let's wrap up the school year, but I'm going to add to that. My main topic is I want everybody to know that I want you to finish strong. And I'm saying finishing strong because a lot of us right now are in a position where we may not know, well, not we, some people are in a position right now where they're stressed because they have to finish assignments. They're not used to this whole online working based type of environment. They want to go back to school. They don't understand some things because they don't have that one-on-one help. But I just want to encourage everybody when it comes to the kids, because yes, it's been hard. I'm not going to say when I first started it was easy, because yes, I had to get different assignments and I had to make sure I understood everything. But I want to be able to encourage everybody that even though we're going through some stuff right now, we still have to finish strong. We may not know everything that's going to happen, but we're about to hit that next grade. It's time to elevate. It's time to get higher. It's time for us to get in a better place, and we need to finish strong. We did not do all this work this year just to give it up and at the end just quit and give up. Keep pushing. I know it's hard. We have 2 more weeks left. 2 more weeks left to school. And if you haven't pushed really hard or worked really hard on your work, take these next 2 weeks to push as hard as you can to get to the place where you need to be. You need to finish strong. You may have started off strong and started off doing certain things. You need to finish that way. Don't start something with such a high level of excitement and perseverance and work ethic just for you to get down to this last 2 weeks and not do anything. And you decrease your energy, you decrease your effort. It's time to finish strong. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. You may have started in a rocky place. You may not have had the best grades all year. You may not have had time, but in my personal opinion, we may not understand everything right now. We may not get it, but this is the best time to showcase that you're smart and you can help yourself, that you can work independently. I know it's going to be hard, but we still have to finish strong. Stay strong. If you start strong, stay strong and finish strong. You're doing that because you're remembering why you're doing it in the first place. If you want to start something and you want to keep it that way and maintain it throughout the entire year, if you're trying to keep your grades up, if you maintain your grades up and you are feeling right now, oh no, I don't know how I'm going to submit this assignment. I don't understand it. I don't know how to do it. Remember what you're trying to accomplish in the first place. Whether you're a senior or you're all the way down in kindergarten, your mind focus, if you are in grade school, you're trying to make sure you get to the next grade. You want to make sure that you are passing everything that you need, because we're not taking state tests, but you still have responsibilities and you still have certain grades that you have to get. If you are really pursuing to try to have AB honor roll and right now your things are rocky, talk with your teachers. If you have a way to communicate with them, talk with them and get help. Don't sit here and just say that you don't understand it and not ask. If you don't open your mouth and ask for something, how will it come to you? You have to use your resources wisely. If you don't use them wisely, you won't be able to do everything that you put your mind to do. And I want to use an analogy like I usually use. If you're thinking about you're in track, you're in a race, you've been running so fast and you're sitting here breathing hard, trying to get to that finish line, and you get right in front of the finish line. Are you going to sit there and not get to the finish line? You're just going to slow down? Or are you going to finish that race? We're in a race right now to finish, to get to the next grade, to get in a higher level. And it's hard. I know for some people it's hard. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if we're going back to school. You don't know what's going on. But the only person and the only thing that you can control right now in this season, in this time, is you. The amount of effort, the amount of time that you put into just trying to make an effort to figure out whatever you're doing, that is what's going to help you finish strong. Now, some of our teachers now, yes, they're just as confused as us. They don't know all the answers. They don't know what's going to happen. But as long as you put in that effort and you say that I'm going to try, I may not know exactly what to do on this assignment or exactly how to complete it, but I'm going to try to finish it. That's what teachers are honestly looking for right now. They want people who are going to try, who are going to try to get their assignments done. But if you just sit here and keep saying you don't understand and you haven't made an effort to try to understand it, then stop asking your teachers for help. I'm just being straight up. If you did not, this whole time during quarantine, if you are confused and you haven't taken the time to actually get help, then that's shame on you. And I understand some people can't get help. They don't understand. Some of us are younger. I get that. But if you're in the level where I am in high school, where you can start to look at some things on your own and you haven't asked your teachers, then that's a problem. We have Zoom calls. We have Google Classroom for some students. We have Microsoft Teams. On these Zoom calls, I've seen many of times where we've been on Zoom and not many people are answering things. If you're confused, tell your teacher. This is the perfect time. If you don't know what to do, if you're confused, don't just sit on the Zoom call and wait for somebody else to say it. There may not be anybody talking. You make the change. You make the difference. If you need help and you're confused, you be the person who asks 1,000 questions. I'm going to be honest, that's what I do. Because I don't understand everything sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to always understand everything. But I do know that if I don't understand it, I'm going to keep asking until I get the answer that I need. If you are confused, this is my main thing, just to wrap that whole section up. If you're confused, get help. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to put a pin in that. I'm going to leave that there. But when we are going through this whole time and it comes to the topic of finishing strong, when you finish something, you become successful. That means that you've completed a task, that you've taken a step to mark something off. The secret to success is finishing strong. If you want to be successful, you have to finish strong. I know you may be tired. I know you may be like, oh my gosh, when is school going to end? Or can it be over already? Keep pushing. Keep trying to get to that place. I know you may not want to wake up at a certain time. I know everybody's sleep schedule is probably jacked up. But try to finish strong. Push as hard as you can. The harder you push, the closer you will get to that point, that success point. The place where you can be able to say, I did this. I completed this year. I'm going to the next grade and I will be successful. Every task, goal, or race is going to come to an end. School is coming to an end. Therefore, why not now make it a habit to finish strong? Even if you have made that habit of trying to finish strong. And even if you haven't, take the time right now to understand, I'm going to finish strong and I'm going to do what God has called me to do. Your teachers are giving you assignments. Yes, you're going to be confused. And at the end of this, I'm going to give some tips because during this whole quarantine and this whole online learning and virtual learning, it took me some time to develop a schedule as well. I'm not going to say it was easy when we first got it because I was a little nervous and hectic. But I developed my own schedule and I want to help others too to be able to get there. But as we are going through this time, when I say finish strong, I know you're going to hear this from a bunch of people. But when I say finish strong, even if you were doing really bad all school year, you haven't been doing great, just make an effort. A lot of people right now are not making an effort because, yes, you may be confused about something. But if you don't know, I'm going to give you some resources right now. Number one, if you're confused on math and you don't have anybody who can help you with math, go to khanacademy.com. You can search any topic that you need help with and they will have videos to show you what to do step by step to solve certain problems. And they will have practice problems. You can go on Khan Academy and find that stuff. If you need help with English, you can ask somebody around you, or you can go look at Khan Academy too. Khan Academy is not just for math. Khan Academy has science, reading, biology. You can use Khan Academy for your resources. If you're needing help with trying to get stuff with social studies and science, you can go and look at certain websites. You can go to Google. If you need help with the question, go to Google. Google is our best resource. You can go and look up anything that you need help with. And you may not even understand it from the website, but I'm telling you, something out there is going to be able to help you. Also, if you're needing help and you're confused, ask a friend. Ask a friend for help. Work on the assignment together over the phone if you need help. We have FaceTime. We have different video chatting apps. Use that to your advantage. Use the thing that you have to finish strong. It always seems impossible until it's done. A lot of people may think, I don't know if I can make it through this school year. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete this. It's hard. I don't understand. It's going to seem like that until you get it done. Until you make the effort to say that you want to get it done. And if you are making the effort and you're trying to get it done, I applaud you. Because it's not easy. For some people that are younger, you may not understand it because you're used to a teacher being there. Or some of us may struggle with certain subjects with the other. And you need that one-on-one time. If you're managing and getting yourself through this, I applaud you. I'm proud of you. Because it's not easy. It takes time to understand this stuff alone. It's okay to be confused. It's okay to be stuck, but it's not okay to sit there and not do anything about it. We got 2 more weeks. Either you're going to sink or you're going to swim. Either you're going to make the decision that I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep pushing, as hard and as confusing as it may seem, I'm going to keep going. Or you're just going to sit here and give up and say, forget it. I'm not doing these assignments, I'm confused, and I'm not going to get any help. It's your decision. If you were brave enough to start the school year with a good mindset and start it with being able to know that you have good work ethic and know that you can do certain things, then you're strong enough to finish. If you started off saying, I'm going to make this the best year that it can be for me, then you have the potential and the capability to be able to finish this year strong. Because however much effort you put into something is however you're going to get it back. If you put a lot of time and energy into the work that you're doing, it's going to pay off. You may be confused, but it's going to pay off. As a 9th grader about to be a sophomore, yes, it took me some time to be able to develop study habits and work habits. You can ask my parents. Middle school was a hard time because, yes, I did have good grades, but there's a difference now between knowing how to study and knowing how to get my work done and getting great grades instead of just guessing on tests or doing certain things. I'm telling you, once you develop some things and change some things in your life, it's going to help for school. You may not always know what's going to happen, but it will help you. The only thing that you're in control of is the effort you give. That's all, and that's everything that you need to worry about. Don't worry about what's going on with the coronavirus. You can't control the coronavirus. You can't control how long we'll be in quarantine. You can't control if we're going back to school. What you can control is what you can do to better the situation. You can stop sitting here and complaining and not trying, and you can start getting into the work. And even if you are trying, try harder. I still have 2 more assignments to do before I'm done. And yes, do I wish I was done with my assignments? Yes. But I'm going to keep pushing because I know once I complete those 2, I'm done until we start back. The fact that you can know that you don't have anything else to do, that should make you want to finish your assignments. It should make you want to wake up and say, I may not want to do the work, but I want to be able to be done with the work so I can have my free time. You just got to know how to distinguish having free time and doing certain things with yourself and knowing that it's going to be okay. And the last thing that I want to say when it comes to finishing strong is I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying you're going to be able to do it with the snap of your finger. But I am saying try. If you don't try anything in life and you don't show that you want to make an effort to do something, it won't come. You have everything good that you want in life requires effort. If you don't put any effort into it, if you don't give something, if you don't put into anything, it's not going to come back to you. If you don't water a seed, it's not going to grow. If you don't plant the seed and water and take care of it, it won't grow. So how do you expect yourself to grow if you don't take the time and the effort to make sure you're planting into your own self every day? You have to know that you're better and you're worth everything that you do. You got this. I know it may be stressful, but I'm telling you now, let it go. It's going to be hard. We already distinguished this. It was difficult when we started. You don't have to use that as your excuse every day. Wake up with a better mindset. You may not understand, but be positive. Because when you start being positive and changing your mindset, that's when you start being able to change how you work through things and getting through certain assignments. You're going to make it through this school year. 2 more weeks to show what you have to do. Show what you possess. Show the worth, show the talent, show the smart and the sophisticated person that you are. You are smart, you are kind, and you are beautiful. God loves you. You're going to make it through this time. I don't care what anybody else says. You're going to make it. You're going to get through this and you're going to finish strong. I'm speaking that over every child who is over the phone, watching, or their parents who are encouraging them. And yes, to the parents, give yourself a pat on the back and a clap on the hand, because some of you don't know how to do everything. The things have changed, the subjects have changed. You may not understand everything, but you making the effort to help your child is something that is worth being clapped for. I applaud you. It's not easy for you at all. It's not easy for the teachers. It's not easy for anybody. We can't control anything going around us, but we can control ourselves, our attitude, our mindset, and how we react to certain things. We got this. There's nothing stopping us. We can go higher. When we believe and we truly see that we can do anything, that's when we are able to be successful and finish strong. Once you can say that, I got this, and you can encourage yourself and say, nothing's going to stop me, then you can truly, truly be strong and finish strong. That's what I wanted to say on that part. Now, I want to get into some tips to help some people, because I know during this quarantine, during this school year, it's been a lot. So when it comes to finding out how to maintain a healthy and balanced schedule when it comes to school, I'm going to give you a couple steps, give you 6 steps. First, find out what works best for you. Whether that's, if you know you're more of a morning person and you wake up in the morning, you can get your stuff done, and then the other half of the day you can just relax, do that. If you know you're more of a night person and you usually sleep in to about 11, get up, do the work that you have to do for that day, and then work. You don't have to complete everything in one day. You can pace yourself, and every day if you have a pace chart, or your teachers are giving you certain assignments that have to be completed every day, on a sheet of paper, write down class work to-do lists or things that I have to do for the day. Write down what they ask you for that specific day. Do what they have you, check it off to make sure you complete everything for every subject. And the next day, do it again. You don't have to do everything in a day, because I know as children, we're going to be restless. We're going to want to play. We're going to want to relax. We're going to want to watch TV. Yes, we're all going to want to do that. But when you do that, make sure you know who you are. Don't say you're going to do something and don't say you're going to wake up every day at 8 o'clock in the morning if you know that you go to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning and you don't wake up until about 11 or 12. Don't set things up that you know you're not going to do. Find out what works best for you. If you know who you are better than anybody else. You know how you wake up, you know what you like to do, you know if you like to eat, you know what you like to do every day. So find out what works best for you. Then number 2, make deadlines for yourself. Your teachers may tell you everything's due on Friday or everything's due a certain day, but make your own deadlines. I'm going to finish this amount of something. If you have to write an essay, I'm going to type 100 words of my 200 essay today. Or I'm going to type 50 words of my 200-word essay every day until Friday to get me to the point where I need to be. Or if you're doing math and your teacher tells you you have 4 assignments to do, I'm going to do an assignment every day. I'm not going to just wait until Thursday and then have to rush and complete all my assignments because I've been playing games or I've been relaxing and slacking off. Set deadlines for yourself. Even if teachers don't give you deadlines, set your own deadlines, because I promise you it'll help you. Then, number 3, set time for work and set time for fun. Like I said, you're not going to always want to do work the entire day unless you have a busy work schedule when it comes to school. Set some time. If you know that in these certain hours, say that you're going to say from the hours of 12 or from the hours of 10 to 12, I'm going to work on this amount of subjects. Then from 1 to 3, I'm going to relax. Then from 3 to however on, I'm going to continue working. Have time for fun and time for work. Yes, you can work, but you can also have fun. Don't have too much fun where you slack off on your work, but you don't have to be so engage into the work. Set time for you. You know who you are. That's all I'm going to say this entire time. You know who you are. You know what you want to do, and you know how you want to run things when it comes to your work schedule. You know at school that there's usually a schedule, but you know at lunch, you eat lunch at a certain time. If you're used to your schedule, still go by it. Do what you have to do. I know for me, when I started this, I still have not left my school schedule. I mean, I go to sleep sometimes at a later hour, but I still have an alarm to wake me up at 8 o'clock like I'm starting regular school time. I know I have to complete this and complete that, so I still am going off my school schedule. Now, do I take breaks in between? Yes, because I don't like working and stare, especially with all this online work. Don't stare at the computer for so long because that can damage your eyes. Give yourself breaks in between. Make sure if you need to just look away from the computer and do a written assignment, or if you need to go outside, get some fresh air, if you need to go get a snack. I know snacks help me sometimes when I'm working. If you need to keep water by your desk, keep a tiny snack to keep you up and working, do that while you're working because you know yourself better than anybody else. Number 4, get a planner. And even if you don't have a planner, make a planner. If you have problems with trying to figure out what you have to do and not completing all your assignments when you have to, write down every time something pops up or every time your teacher tells you something, write it down on a sheet of paper to tell you what you have to do. That's only going to help you and make you better. Number 5, write down what you're going to accomplish. Not something that you might accomplish. Write down what you're going to accomplish. If you say, I'm going to do this by a certain day, then do it. Don't be a hypocrite and say you're going to complete something and you never do. Do what you were called to do. And number 6, use your resources wisely. I'm going to keep saying this. We have Google. Some of us may not have the internet, but you have your phone. If you have a phone, if your parents have a phone and they can access the internet, use Google to help you. If your teachers are setting up Zoom calls and you're able to get on Zoom, like I said earlier, ask all the questions that you need to. You have a whole hour or so on that Zoom call. If nobody asks those questions and you need help, ask it. Or if you're nervous to do it in front of your class, email your teacher and see if you can set up your own Zoom call by yourself where you can just get that one-on-one help. You have your resource. If you have the Remind app, text your teachers during their work hours and ask them for help. Ask them if you're confused on certain directions because you don't want to complete something you're not fully clear on the directions. Ask them for help. Ask them for what you need. And also, I do want to make this note. Be respectful of your teachers' work hours. I know we're all questioning, I need help with this, I need help with that. Our teachers are only one person, and they're dealing with at least 100 to 200 children at a time because they have several classes. Be respectful of their work hours. If they say they only text from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., don't text them outside of office hours. Don't text them at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or 9 o'clock unless you know they're okay with it. But don't do that because then that's their time of relaxing. That's their time to do stuff, and you're bothering them. Yes, you're confused. Email them. It's better to email than type on Remind or try to call them. Email them, and if they don't get it that night and answer back to you, they'll do it in the morning. But be respectful of their time because just as much as you need help and just as much as you're confused, they are too. And they're trying to get through this just like us. I just want everyone to know to finish strong. That's all I wanted to say. I love everyone dearly. I hope everyone has enjoyed and really taken in what I said. We got this. We're going to finish 2020 strong. Again, to our graduates, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. You did it. You did what you were asked to do for 12 years. You did everything that you needed to do. Welcome to a new chapter in life. College. Woo! Welcome to a new step. You're an adult now. Now for the kids who are just going to the next grade, we got this. Don't worry, we're going to be fine. We're going to finish strong. We're going to do it together. I just want everyone to know that we got this. I love you all so much. And Like I always say, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Kaylin's Caring Connection YouTube channel. Please go follow the Facebook page. And if you haven't already, go check out the Kaylin's Caring Connection website. I love you all so, so much. Have a marvelous Monday tomorrow and just a great week. I am going to be doing motivational moments sometime in the week. I'm going to try to make sure that I come on just saying a nice word that's just pre-recorded. I just want everyone to know that I'm thinking about them and I hope they're safe. And I will see you next Sunday if the Lord says the same. Have a nice night. Love you all.